Welcome to your Daily Focus, July the 8th, 2019. My name is Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly, and thank you. Thank you truly for all of the positive, loving, supportive energy you send my way each and every day. I send it right back to you. We have the sun in Cancer. We have the moon, I believe, moves into Libra in the wee hours of the morning for most of us. So we will be waking up to that Libra energy. We want balance, we want harmony, we want beauty, we want cooperation. We're more open to compromise. So our first card is the King of Pentacles. So this could be a very strong day for us. Think outside the box. That's the first thing I get when I look at this card. Think outside the box. Your crown is a living vine after all. So think outside the box today and utilize that in order to raise your self-expression or get a little bit more bold with your self-expression of who you truly are, of stepping into those bigger shoes you've designed for yourself. And this is very much about success, but it could be love as well. Growing relationships extremely strong. Really taking them to a new level. Maybe that's by being a little bit more of who you are, and they really align with that. Maybe it's meeting new people, unusual people, different people. More attuned to the things that you want to do, but really think outside the box. You know, this is a card that, even though it's a king, and we're in that new moon energy, and we're at the beginning of this new moon energy still, so I would have to say to try something new or different or unusual, or something that you have always wanted to, but you've never like really dared. Get a little bit bolder about stepping out and saying, I'm going to this today, this afternoon, this week, this month, and I'm going to check it out, and don't back out regardless. Okay. Some of the most amazing times I've ever had was when I thought, no, and even the day before, I'm going, I don't think I'm going to do that after all, and pushing myself to do it and having some of the best times of my life because I did. So today is that kind of energy. What you commit to can really move you forward in a lot of wonderful ways. If nothing else, create some beautiful memories. We have the Hermit as our second card. So it is about retrospection. I believe Chiron is going stationary retrograde today. So we really need to look within, yes, but also our routines, our environments, our relationships. This is a real call for us to look within and understand if we are truly in balance. Mind, body, and spirit. Absolutely. We're taking time to reflect. We're taking time to meditate. We're taking time to take time out and just be. Read a book. Take a bubble bath. Do some gardening. Take a walk. Go for a canoe ride. And also where we are applying ourselves, and if we need to apply ourselves more in certain areas, maybe it's health and well-being for us, where we need to maybe look at some new options or different ways of perception in order to raise our energy. Maybe it's we need to start walking. Maybe it's, and you know what, like, talk about a good exercise for yourself. If you're not an exercise person at all, yoga, I always say yoga is tremendous, only because it can fit any walk of life and any level of severity. So you can do certain things in yoga even if you have handicaps not allowing you to do many things in life. But just mindful breathing. Just get into a pattern of breathing. In and hold and out and in, and see that circle that you're making, and keep it very rhythmic, and do it for just a couple of minutes. And it takes away the stress, even if you don't do the, think about all the stress leaving your body, blah, 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 that every meditation seems to have. Um, that'll just happen naturally when you start slowing down your breathing and paying attention to it. Maybe do it for the count of 3 or the count of 5, the count of 10 if you want, but watch the breath. And we all breathe from up here, don't we? And we need to breathe from our tummy. Okay, so stop sucking in the gut all the time when you're walking by everybody, and take that deep breath and feel your tummy expand and say, I don't have the stress, because you're belly breathing. You're breathing properly. You're not taking those shorter breaths, which keep stress within our systems. See what our final card is. Knight of Pentacles. I didn't even talk about what the Hermit really stands for. The Hermit is going within and seeing where you've been and seeing where you are and seeing where you want to go and how to get there and planning the steps. Remember, Mercury just went retrograde, so we do want to revisit our plan. We do want to rethink our choices, our decisions, our priorities. And the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles says that we can go forward very securely if we take our time. We're not in a hurry here. We're not fighting a battle to break through the lines to get the message through. We are taking our time. We know it's a long journey. We are pacing ourselves. So it's a patience with ourselves, knowing that it will take time to get there, to enjoy the journey. So, between all these cards, really, especially the Hermit sitting in the middle, watch that impulse control. The Hermit is definitely one that asks us to go within, to back it up, to think it through, to look at the plan and see if our priorities match. Our priorities of 10 years ago are way different than our priorities today. I mean, just, they change all the time. And so this is a day where we want to revisit some things, try some new things. King of Pentacles. First thing I thought of was thinking outside the box. So try something new, different, original, something that you will enjoy, something that will raise your energy, something that will bring in giggles and smiles, perhaps, something that will take you to the next level of your development. Be in service, 41. Be in service, 41. Give back to the world. When we give in equal proportion to that which we receive, we are able to maintain balance. There are so many people who are in need of our services. Being in service can be as simple as a kind word, holding a door open, or joining in a cleanup effort. Look to nature and its ability to support according to what is needed at that time. Your efforts in supporting others around you will help to create the energy needed to support humanity. So give back to the world in little ways today. Look to who you can smile at, make eye contact with. Nobody does that anymore, huh? They think you're kind of creepy when you try and make eye contact and smile. Say good morning, good afternoon, good evening. People are just like, wow, they talk to me. What do I do? Look away, look away. Pretend she's invisible. 41. 41 is, where you have grounded yourself so well that your individuality has blurred. And it doesn't then allow you to step into the adventure, into the path that you want. So maybe this is also calling you to redefine yourself in some way with the numerology. Be in service. Give to others. Give a compliment. Hold a door open. Give somebody, you know, if you know that somebody's been sick and they haven't been able to leave their home or their apartment, give them a call. Or they're elderly. I just read Ann Landers. Everybody know Ann Landers, the columnist, or am I dating myself here? And there was one, it came through Facebook, I think, the other day. And it was an elderly person saying, you know, if everybody in my family, my children, my grandchildren, and now there's great grandchildren, if each of them would just take a day, once a week or once a month, to give me a call, to stop by, to take me out shopping or for lunch one day. And we say it's fine, but it's not. We get lonely. And I thought, you know, it is a good reminder that sometimes we get so busy in life we forget to spend time with the people who have always raised our energy, made us smile, made us laugh. Good friends, family. So today could be a day to reach out and do something nice for them. It does come back. Not always the way you gave it, but in a way that it rewards you in your life, in your path forward. Oh, we had this skunk fly out. That's kind of scary. Silence and Eye on the Prize just came out. So I'm going to go on Patreon after, and I'm going to talk about that then with you guys. Because I think that was a message just for me. Let's see what our animal is today. We have keep breathing. The dolphin, keep breathing. So we talked about breathing exercises. Dolphin shows up to say keep breathing. You can do it. And look at the balance. Blue and pink, male and female. That's immediately what I thought when I looked at it. Although that's also the trans flag, isn't it? Baby blue and light pink, and I believe there's white as well. So, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. Educate us all, please. Journal, water, energy shift, breathing. Focusing on the act of breathing clears the mind of all daily distractions and clears our energy, enabling us to better connect with the spirit within. Yeah, so I guess I kind of said that. So it says unknown, but I guess it should say Tilly there. Dolphin knows that you've been caught off guard, and she wants to remind you that stressful situations induce panic, which causes continued panic and stress. Try to meditate, enroll in a yoga class, participate in some form of exercise, even if it's just for 10 minutes a day. Dolphin feels that a water-based exercise might work best. Exercise works similar to meditating, but also serves as an outlet. So releasing that spent energy, or, you know, we really have to watch with this Mercury retrograde, our impulse control. So channeling that energy of, I want to do this. I'll talk about impulse control. I'll finish this, and then anybody who wants to stay and hear about my impulse control can, okay? Spend more time with those who make you smile and laugh, less with those who make you sad. Surround yourself with happy people, creating a happy life for yourself. The world can be changed. Your world can be changed, and it can be as simple as smiling at someone who looks sad, waving in a car that is having a difficult time turning, offering a hug to a perfect stranger who's having a bad day, or making small talk with the cashier who looks depressed. Some may call it pay it forward or a random act of kindness, and some call it a normal part of their day. What happens is with each of these acts, it creates a ripple effect that raises the vibration of the universe, and it starts with you. So, for those of you that have to run, please remember that I do love you. What was I coming back on for, though? There was something in here, and I thought, oh, I better not even go there. Oh, my impulse control. So there was a festival in the town, and there was a van there with animals that needed homes. And Peanut's been gone for about, well, in August it'll be two years. So Peanut is a hard dog to replace. But I found his name is Dylan, and I'm going to keep his name Dylan because he has been rehomed 3 times and he's less than a year old. Um, so the poor thing. I don't think he's had a very good life. He's very nervous, except around me. I get kisses all the time. Dylan, Dylan, do you want to come up and say hello? Come on, come here. Come here and say hello to everybody. Come on up. That's it. Can you come up? Let's try and get you here. There's Dylan. There's my Dylan. There's my good boy. So Dylan is my new family, aren't you? Yes. Kiss? Okay, now you can go down for a minute. So anyways, that's impulse control. I didn't think about it. I just went and I just said yes. Our eyes met and I just said yes. And he's been anything but timid with me, and he loves the creek, and he loves running, and he's finding out what things like a bunny rabbit are, and and he's very happy to be here, and I'm thrilled. And I wanted to call him Braveheart because he must have a very brave heart. To be rehomed 3 times, and obviously there's some issues with trust, and he winces a lot. He's very timid around other people. He doesn't like to approach at all. So he must have a very brave heart to come into my life now with total unlimited love. Total trust and total love, unconditional love. So, and I've got the unconditional love back. So, I don't know if he'll be in the video. It's like Peanut, because Peanut kind of wanted always the stage. But for now, please welcome Dylan to the family. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.